this is Claudia Neumeister from Luxdates. I'm on my way to the city. I have a really full agenda today, a couple of client meetings, and also I will be making an introduction later today, which I'm really looking forward to, and there will be a video. What I would like to talk about today is the topic of missed opportunities, and this was really driven home to me in the last couple of weeks by two concrete examples, and I will talk about them in a minute. What I would like to say beforehand is that opportunities, be it life in general or our love lives, present themselves not always in the shape that we expect them in. And what does that mean? So one example happened to me a couple of weeks ago. I was at a reception, and I'm often going to receptions. I do a lot of networking. I talk to people, and I talk to anybody. And there were two gentlemen standing in the crowd, and I walked up to them and introduced myself, and one of them was married, and we had just a lovely conversation about how he met his wife and was his wife what he was looking for, etc. So it was a really nice and open conversation, and he kind of hinted to his colleague, saying, here's somebody you should maybe talk to. His colleague was single, and I just said, are you single? And he said, yes, I'm single, but I'm waiting for things to happen naturally, and I believe in serendipity. And okay, clearly he didn't want to talk to me, so I'm not pressing any further. I'm very discreet and tactful. But I thought, what a pity. What a pity for this guy, because he believes in serendipity, not recognizing that perhaps serendipity sent him somebody in form of a matchmaker who he should talk to. So missed opportunity on his behalf. The other example happened a couple of days ago, and actively searching for a client, and I found a match, and it was just a really good match. He was what she was looking for, she was what he was looking for, and the only reason I didn't make this introduction was that one of them was in Switzerland. And even though when I accepted the search there was an openness to partners on a European level, suddenly this openness wasn't there. So I didn't make the introduction because one of them was living in Luxembourg, the other one was living in Switzerland. And I understand and I of course respect this. However, first of all, Luxembourg, Switzerland, they may not be around the corner, but again, they're also not super far. Lots of Luxembourgers go to Switzerland for skiing, etc. It's really not that big of a distance. And the other thing that I thought was really sad was that one of them, in the foreseeable future, meaning next year, would have changed his life circumstances so that he would be open to move to anywhere in Europe, including Luxembourg. And when I mentioned this, that there is a long-term perspective to this possible match, I found no openness, and the client in Luxembourg really wanted to have somebody now and here, and not really thinking about the long term at all. And I thought this was really, I felt really sad not making this introduction, and I thought that was really a missed opportunity not to at least allow me to make the introduction and get to know that person. And in my experience, people who are open to the opportunities that life presents them, even if it's not exactly in the shape or form that they expect it to be, are more successful in this whole matchmaking process. So I of course will continue searching, but what I would like you to take away from this is that sometimes opportunities present themselves looking different than what we expect them to be. So keep open, and if life presents you an opportunity and you're inclined to say no, just really think about it and just say yes. And what can you lose? What do you have to lose? Mostly it's not a lot. So that's it from me today. If you like, leave me a like and subscribe to the channel, and I'm looking forward to your experiences. Thank you. Bye bye.